Hello everybody, welcome back to West of Loathing. Now it has been quite a while since I played this last, and I have no idea what's going on. But I am home in Boston, so I can't play with my friends anymore. But I can still record because I brought most of my stuff with me. I currently have my phone nailed to the wall in front of me because I didn't bring my camera. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Do I have something to mine this with? You look at the mining equipment, you have no idea what any of it does. Ask Susie to explain it to you. Hey Susie, do you know how this stuff works? No. Okay then. Explain it to Susie. Hey Susie, what? I just wanted to tell you about the mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here, this is an automatic backfill. Bifurcator. Move on to the next machine. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract unrefined ore and then convey it. Susie sighs. Keep going. This third machine. This is an angular resin separator, a refined sulfur roller, a columnar slate divider. It's a refined sulfur roller. It converts deposits into sedimentary rock, kerf into wet rubble, rock into asymmetric fuel. That one. You got a perk, Mine Splainer. Susie rolls her eyes. What is going on? Isn't that interesting? Are you finished? She is not happy. Okay. Mine Splainer. You sure do think you know a lot about mining. You're a real expert. You'll gain XP when you interact with mining stuff. Yes. Is this mining stuff? It's not mining stuff. Okay. Ow. I can't interact with any of this stuff. It won't let me. Ow. Dagnabbit. What is this thing? It's a coffee cactus. Harvest? You drain some delicious coffee from the cactus's flower stalks. You got an item, hot coffee. Increases your speed by 3 for the rest of the day. Okay, you got a perk, green thrum. You're no greenhorn when it comes to foraging. Gain XP from foraging. You gain 10 XP. Okay. Man, I really don't remember anything about how this game works. Sorry, guys. Can't go over here. Going in the cave, I guess. Snake pit mine, inside. I don't think I've been here. I can't interact with the boards. There's some spooky thing there. You can see a snake coiled up in the little hole. I'm not gonna fight it yet. Cart is overflowing with rubble. You gain 65 meat, gain 5 XP. Okay, cool, thanks. That's the stinky one. It's stinky. Cache of mining supplies. Let me keep looking around for a minute. Alright. Can of oil. Is this a lubricant? Wait, is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both, in a sense, because it's a can of lubricant. It's pretty dumb. You got an item, dynamite. Damages an enemy in combat, is sometimes useful out of combat as well. Okay. The den is full of snake eggs. Pick it up. I got a pickaxe. Can I mine the meat? I can mine the meat! Yeah! Okay, you pick away at the exposed meat deposit. You got an item, unrefined meat nugget. Okay. I got some mine-splaining bonus. You know, the whole mining meat thing is reminding me of, Off. You guys know Off? Probably. Maybe? I don't know. There's a smoking snake in this smoking hole. What? Alright, I'm gonna pull out and punch it. Hello! Got the jump on him. Okay, I totally don't remember how this works. So give me a minute. I don't remember if AP replenishes after battle, but I'm assuming it does. So maybe I'll just use my super attack. Pew pew pew! Gotcha. Okay. Got some meat. I got a snake venom bladder. A lot of people don't know the difference between venomous and poisonous. I'm not going to explain it to you, but this is what makes a snake both. Okay. This item is used for combat. Poisons target for 5. Okay. 2 venom from the snake's fang holes. You skin it with your trusty knife. Coal skin. Put it on your hat to add 3 moxie. Hooray! Can I do that now? Can I add more than 1 snake skin to a hat? Ah, okay. You don't want to be the person who shows up at a party wearing multiple hat bands, do you? If it gives me more moxie, I think I'd be okay with that. Let's see. Pull out the smoking snake. Why is he smoking? A fire-breathing coal snake. Ooh. Okay, I have 3 action points again. Does Susie get XP? I don't remember if Susie gets XP as well, or if it's just me. I'm just gonna shoot it again. Heck yeah. Got some meat, got another one of these things, got some more of that. 2 medicine from the snake's roasted kidneys. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna read through all this stuff so I can kind of remember what's going on. Okay, a den full of snake eggs. Let's beat them up. I got the jump on them. They're snake eggs, but, you know, I guess I don't have ammo. Uh-oh. It's hatching snakes. Is there like a quick mode? I'm sure there's a quick mode. Automatically spend, show combat grid. Grab the rest of the eggs from the den and shove them in your briefcase. Soon they'll hatch and feel right at home. Plus 3 venom. Okay, there's enough skin on any of them to be worth... There's not enough skin on any of them to be worth collecting. Oh, I leveled up my muscle. Yeah. Hooray! Am I gonna go outside and there's gonna be like an enormous snake being like, "What have you done?" I wouldn't put it past this game. Wow, I'm really good at walking on my hands. I can't... This isn't useful for me, I guess. Maybe it'll be useful later. Whee! I'm a tumbleweed! Whee! Alright. Oh, boy. What is this? You know what? I'm so lost that I'm gonna pause this and go watch all my videos and come back. So, see you in a minute. Alright, I am back, having watched the previous 7 episodes over again. And I'm gonna go back here. Or not! Off to the side of the trail you spotted a beer cactus. You're not sure why they're called that since they're shaped like mugs, not barrels. Huh. Okay. Something else that I thought of was that the hat has plus 3 moxie on it already, but this hat has plus 4 moxie on it. And I applied the snake skin to it. So my thought is if I put the snake skin on this hat, so if I do this, now my, yeah, plus 6 moxie. Alright. I'm a smart lad. Don't worry about me. Okay, so we were on our way to... wait, is this the place with the thing? Wow, I'm really slow. Ah, yes, okay. So I wanted to destroy... Wait, can I open this yet? I don't have lockpicking, do I? I don't. Okay. Safe cracking. I don't have that either. Okay, so... Do I have enough strength? I do have enough strength. Okay, so... I'm thinking I'm gonna destroy this. I'm gonna save first, if that's an option that I have. Is that an option that I have? I guess it's not an option that I have. Alright, well... here we go. This is a good idea for sure. You don't know what this is, but you know it's abominable. You grab the you grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. Oh boy. And how? This is probably fine, right? Alright, let's go tell the creepy doll that we broke everything. Hey, creepy doll, I destroyed all the things. Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did. You'll live to regret this. He. Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's a little bit ominous. Yeah... okay. I feel mildly cursed. Anyway, can I get to my map from here? No? Oh, duh. The map button. Okay, what else was I in the middle of doing? I feel like... let's go back to Dirtwater, because I think I can look at the... What? Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use of your time. You discovered the new map location, Shaggy Dog Cave. Yeah, okay. Oh no, this is a bug again. It followed me here from... Followed me here from Utah. You squeeze a mug's worth out of the flowers. What does this do again? Maximum HP by 10. Okay. Floral ring. Makes foraging random encounters more likely. Huh. How do I use that? This one gives me +1 to everything. Makes foraging random encounters more likely. Sure. Let's do that. Alright, time to go in the cave, maybe. Susie, you coming in this cave? Shaggy Dog Cave? Who picks the names of these places? It seems like maybe they started running out of ideas. The next one will be Several Birds Cave. Or some kind of horse cavern. A pig or whatever gorge. It's pretty good. I hope those are all the names of the actual places. Okay. There's a plaque I cannot read for the... Bolted to the cave wall. Read it! A record of events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Oh, wow. Interesting name you got there. There's no record? It just says there is? Well, whatever. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Read it. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time. A man purporting? Huh. To lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Okay? Oh my goodness, how many plaques are there gonna be? There's a plaque bolted to the wall. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining cart, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own large collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a BUTTFOR. Right. I was waiting for it to tell me that part of the provisions was empty plaques. Okay, after traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Sai, who was satisfied with water. I don't remember the names very well. One of them was Cyrus something, I think. It's a plaque. The barman provided our drinks as requested and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something really interesting. Considering that we still had a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Okay, it looks like I have something to ask the bartender then. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered, to our dismay, that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagons. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the BUTTFOR and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. Right. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses.
forcing Nate and Sai, after a drawing of lots, to share.
Okay. This is black.
After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement BUTTFOR, stop! We headed out to the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length.
Thanks.
However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools.
Did you touch it and the Will Smith came out? That'd be pretty exciting, huh? I hope you guys are glad that I'm reading this to you and you're not reading it yourself. Ugh.
Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman, who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading in the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way.
So their dog with the horse, blah blah blah. Okay.
Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them at that point.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our BUTTFOR, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal.
Boy.
After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious. We unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave.
Is there going to be a quiz? Is there going to be a quiz?
Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light.
Okay.
As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story.
I don't know if that's what's happening.
Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Sai, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Sai's shovel struck a wood surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement.
Giddy up, lantern.
The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of the pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon the jewels of every color, and the shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright.
Boy, I sure am glad all of that happened. Okay, so maybe maybe that stagecoach with the lockbox or whatever is the thing? Right? Because, like, we keep passing this broken stagecoach with a lockbox in it, but we don't have lockpicking, so we can't open it. So maybe that'll be full of stuff or whatever. Can I talk to this guy? Poor old Ellsbury. Whoops. Okay. Is this guy gonna talk to me about something? Yes. I heard you had something interesting back there? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh, yeah. That was a previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. it's what got him fired eventually. That senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around under the bar for a minute, then blows the dust off a tiny piano, about 9 inches tall. What? Here, you can keep this piano so long as you don't ask me about the trick. You got an item miniature piano. It's a miniature piano. It'd be the right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the side seems to indicate that it plays itself. Thanks. So, can I play it? What? So I can just have Jewel Salon music playing on my tiny piano all the time? I'm not a fan, so I'm gonna turn it off. Let's look at these things. Potemkin, blah 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 blah. Unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations, last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. This poster shows the location of a suspicious city the gang is hiding out and want to check it out? Sure. You note the location and resolve to bring these unlicensed builders to justice. You discover a map location, the Potemkin gang's hideout. Got it. Okay. The Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north towards the old millinery. Millinery? This is really sad. Horse theft and counterfeit glue. No good can come from criminals with access to hat-making machinery. What? Would you like to investigate? Indeed. You mark the location of the millinery on your map and spend some time saying millinery over and over again. You discovered a new map location, the old millinery. Millinery. It's a good word. Alright, cool. That's a lot of cells. A lot of empty cells. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Here we go. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm sorry it took me a little bit to figure out what I was doing. But see you next time.